Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's going on YouTube? It's Filthy and we're back with another video. PTR is up, season 23, 2.7. It came up super late for me last night, so I'm only getting to it this morning. Hence the raspy voice, because I haven't had enough cups of tea / coffee yet. But hey, it is what it is. Do subscribe if you're new, if you enjoy Diablo 3. Plenty of content coming for PTR, obviously. And as always, guys, thumbs up just helps me out. What we're going to do, we're going to go through the starting sets. We're going to talk about these cosmetics and the conquests. The cosmetics, these might be placeholder. These might not be the final ones, but it is the Treasure Goblin / Greed Realm, I guess, portrait frame, and the Emerald Serpent Pet. Now, obviously, we've had these before. It might be, I can't remember exactly if it was tied to this rotation of starting sets. So, fingers crossed we get new ones when we get through. But obviously, if you did miss out on these a few seasons ago, then you can get them. They might even have been recycled the second time. The pet, I'm not sure. I didn't do too many seasons before, like, I guess kind of 14, 15. Right, okay, conquests, let's do these, because good news on these. Avarice, super easy, you'll get that done no problem. Speed Demon is pretty easy these days with the power creep in the game. T10 in 2 minutes, you know, like multi-shot, for instance, with Flatten It. Pretty much every class has got something that can flatten a T10 rift in 2 minutes, so no problem. Boss mode is doable as a solo player, very easy in groups. I probably wouldn't pick to do this one, it's more fiddlier compared to Divinity, which is just GR75 solo, which is super easy. So super easy, super easy, super easy, and then Masters of the Universe, forget it, unless you really enjoy pain, don't bother with this one, because Mastering Side Dungeons, I don't know, just for me, it's not fun. Right. This is the juice, isn't it? The starting sets. UE, Unhallowed Essence, the multi-shot Demon Hunter. Brilliant for keys, brilliant for bounties. You know, it's okay for pushing. It can push fairly high. Obviously, the Gears of the Dreadlands has been nerfed. We'll have to see at the end of PTR where that is. And obviously, we've got the leaderboard filter change, so if you just wanted to push multi-shot, you could. Really good for speeds. It does kind of tap out. The damage output isn't brilliant. It is kind of got a ceiling on it. But it's one of my favourite sets in the game. It's a lot of fun to play, and I think that's a pretty good start for Demon Hunter. I think it's one of the better ones we've got on offer. Barb, S tier, Wrath of the Waste. This is the Barb's best push build. It's the Barb's best key farm build. It's the Barb's best speed, bounty, whatever it is you want to do on the Barbarian. This is the best way to do it. So obviously an incredible starting set for that. Talrasha. Now, Wizard has got a Firebird rework and buff. You can mix Tals and Firebirds. So again, we'll have to sort of see at the end of PTR whether that's still possible. If it is, then this has got a lot more utility. Just on its own as Talrasha, it's kind of mediocre. It used to be really good, but it's fallen off a little bit, I guess, with power creep. But you do get 7 pieces. You get a necklace and an offhand. So, you know, you're getting a little bit extra for free. But yeah, I'd still say probably kind of mediocre. Helltooth, again, I'm probably going to put that in the mediocre category. Obviously, we've had the zombie bear buff. It's still doesn't make zombie bears amazing. It's, you know, again, it's one of those kind of capped out builds. They're a little bit clunky. They don't work terribly well unless you get a nice open map. You know, I mean, there are plenty of skills you can use with Helltooth. Again, Mundanugu as the top witch doctor build looks like it's been hit with a nerf stick. I probably couldn't see this winning out the overall race, but again, you know, same point about the leaderboard filters. If you wanted to push Helltooth, you could do. So yeah, so I'd probably say kind of mediocre. You know, I wouldn't be rushing to say this is going to be a really good fast start. Monk, this is one of the worst sets in the entire game for me. The damage reduction, you know, none. So obviously very hard to play. It doesn't, like, these numbers are big, but it doesn't really equate to much damage. I don't even think I covered this last time that it was on this rotation because I had such a hard time trying to get this going. Even on just T16, it's a pain. Again, we've got the follower rework, so, you know, maybe it'll be a little easier, but I'd say out of all the sets, this is by far the worst one. Yeah, sorry, Monk, it's just not very good. Roland for the Sade is much better. Again, it's probably mediocre B, A tierish, I guess. It plays better than you think. You know, the attack speed is crazy, and you can build up stacks pretty fast. So it's a decent-ish build. Again, shotgun kind of got nerfed last season, but with the Norvald's buff, we couldn't really kind of work out where it was. I don't think this will be the top build or the Seder, but you know, it can be kind of fun for speeds. It's kind of nice, like, to see the flail whiz about really fast. So I'd say it's a fairly decent one, but again, not amazing. And then Rathma for the Necro. I mean, it's going to be hard not to pick Necro. Now, again, this is reworked for PTR. This is complete rework of the set. We're getting a huge amount of damage reduction and some damage. What I would say is it probably won't go to live as it is. It just invariably is just how it is. So we can't really say the true power, but when Blizz buff stuff, they tend to want to make it S tier. So I would be very surprised if this isn't an incredible build next season. You know, there's no point reworking it if it's just going to be kind of like B tier. So I reckon this is probably going to be pretty good. You know, I mean, traditionally you used to play mages on it, but it's going to be Army of the Dead and Bone Spirit now. So yeah, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see what we get in the end patch notes, but likely to be S tier. You know, decent, probably a fairly nice one. Absolute dead last, rubbish, kind of mediocre maybe with some utility, S tier, and then yeah, probably a pretty decent one, maybe A tier for multi-shots. You know, it's a nice fast start. And it does everything. So that's it, guys. The only other thing is we've got these same transmogs that have been here every time I've done one of these videos. Maybe, fingers crossed, one day we'll get something cool here. But yeah, that's kind of it. Conquests good, starting sets mixed bag, and these might be placeholder. But other than that, I think we'll call that a day. I'm going to go test the PTR. Come by the stream if you can. Come say hey. We're probably going to test Necro Wizard. We might do some meta stuff. We might do some key farming. No idea, haven't decided yet. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy, guys. Peace.